Okay, before we start the very short press briefing, we'd like to request our CPNP as requested by the friends from the media. Sir, medyo get ano sir, hawakan daw yung mga evidence nila for our photo op.
Maya. Maya. Ito. Maya.
Mamaya sa train ko, madami, ako may humawak ng galing. Sige, may hapon. After po.
Tigilid lang, tigilid.
Wala mo lang natira. Wala ka sir, ma'am.
Picture daw ng mga nakikita para sa background namin.
Picture. Yes, sir.
Lapit na kami. Hindi pa naman ng ulag.
On the record, wala mo na. Nasusunod na bilin, ako po ay number ng GSM. Galing sa Magdanao, marami na tayo nilibenta dito.
Kayo muna.
On the record yan.
Photos pa.
Wala na yun mamaya.
Kim.
Tuloy tayo.
Ako dito tayo.
Sige. Sige.
Ito kasi malayo.
O sige, mamaya sa plano.
Side ko mga side ko. Sisira mo yun. Luwan ko, dikit ko to. Magaling pa sa atin to ah.
Galing sa
Kasi I mean, the fire, military forces, Amerikano. Pwede gamitin yung mga extortion.
Iba yung mga cellphone nila. And you were able to seize sa Bulacan sir ng mga party list.
Mahirap na ba? Baliktad tayo dyan.
Ito,
Papakita mo. Ako, ikaw naman eh.
pa-retire na.
Yes, sir.
Sige. I'll make the statement and details. Kasi I have to leave for Congress. Mabilisan lang ako, sir. Okay, sir.
Hey, we will request the friends from the media to this declaration. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It is the firm resolve of the PNP to suppress lawlessness in the country. Your PNP will not allow the communist terrorists to continue to blatant disregard for human rights and acts that cause destruction of people's lives and properties. And let this be a manifestation of the PNP's commitment to the attainment of the National Task Force LCAP's objectives to upholding of justice and democracy in the country. Before we start this press conference or briefing, we'd like to request Pastor Jonas Lozano from the Chaplain Service to lead us a very short prayer. Pastor.
Let us all rise. Let us bow our head and invoke the presence of the Lord. Let us pray. Most gracious and loving God, in heavens and earth, your glory. You are the author and perfecter of our faith. Lord, we give you thanks and we praise you for all the goodness and blessings you bestow upon us. Thank you for the gift of life and giving us the strength to face so many challenges around us. We humbly come to your presence, God, and asking for your guidance as we conduct this press briefing. Lord, words are not enough to express your goodness. Thank you for this privilege of calling us to serve your people. Bless our CPNP, Police General Dionardo Carlos. Be with you, God, all present here. Bless us, especially our friends from the media. Lord, we give you thanks All this we ask in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our CPNP Police General Dionardo G. Carlos. Sir.
Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Allow me to make a statement. This is a commitment. At the same time, needing to prepare all the details. So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I am pleased to announce the capture of 6 more members of the local communist terrorist movement, including a CPNP and PNP official, during simultaneous operation in Quezon City and Bulacan. It happened this morning, and this was undergone by the Criminal Investigation and Protection Group under Police Major General Albert Nascero. Hil Peralta, a regular Communist Party of the Philippines Central Committee member who is among the conveners of the CPP Second Congress, was arrested at his rented house in Barangay Mandolo, Quezon City. Peralta is identified in police records as Secretary of Committee Region, Cagayan Valley. Hold the position of Executive Committee, First Deputy Secretary, Finance Officer, Head of Regional Organizational Department, and the Communication Department of the said Regional Committee. He has existing warrants for arson and restrained murder, and is wanted for his terroristic activities. Peralta is likewise one of the brains behind the many attacks in Cagayan Valley by the NPA, including the burning of DDE construction equipment in the town of Lalio in Cagayan in October of 2020. An attack in the CAF group or the CAA of the detachment of the AAP of the Army in San Benito, Cagayan on July 2019. Peralta was also implicated in the ambush and murder of the former Lasang Cagayan Councilor Marjorie April Salazar, Eduardo Asuten, John Ray Cortez, and Isa Salvador Manuel. Former members of KRCB, ito yung committee yun in Cagayan Valley, revealed that Peralta was involved in corruption activities within the CPNP and has been using the funds of the terrorist organization generated from the extortion operations for his personal gains. In a simultaneous operation, 5 other CPNP and AFP personalities were also captured in Barangay San Vicente, Santa Maria, Bulacan. They are identified as Irene Agkawili, also known as Ayan, the head financial KRCB, is wanted for murder, multiple attempted murder, and robbery, with a bounty on the head amounting to 700,000 pesos. Another arrested is Lourdes Bulat, alias Simang, an executive committee member of KRCB, who is wanted for murder and multiple attempted murder. Also arrested is Roy de la Cruz Aguilar, alias Mick or alias Bonel or alias Tino. He is the intel officer of the KRCB. Fourth is Arcadia Tangona, E. Corpus, alias Mario G. Garcia, G. Ramos, and one Natividad Santos Emmanuel. During the service of the arrest warrants against Agkawili, she attempted to shoot the arresting officer with the handgun, while Santos armed himself with a hand grenade. Fortunately, both were safely subdued by the arresting officer. In the said servicing of the warrant, the following materials: firearms, ammunition, explosives, communication equipment, and other materials, grenades were also seized by the arresting team. These personalities were also identified by their members to be part of the Manila Support Group or MSG, who are engaged in facilitating and initiating extortion activities of the KRB here in Metro Manila. The apprehension of Peralta and his 5 staff will significantly affect the leadership and organization of the CPP-NPA, especially in the Cagayan Valley region.
Likewise, it will also give justice to the victims of the NPA in Cagayan Valley. The arrested personalities will be presented in court for the various criminal charges lodged against them. Likewise, we will be filing against them, filing case against them. These are new charges of violation of Republic Act 1051 and Republic Act 9516 and other appropriate charges. So I commend Bert Pero and CIDG and our local units who joined in the operation, especially our counterparts from the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and thank them for their participation in this successful operation. And I am directing the CIDG Director to initiate further investigation of the criminal activities of the arrested person to bring justice to their victims. It is the firm resolve of the PNP to suppress lawlessness in the country. The PNP will not allow the communist terrorists blatant disregard for human rights. Let this be a manifestation of the PNP's commitment to the attainment of National Task Force LCAC, or the end the local communist armed conflicts objectives towards the upholding of justice and democracy in this country. So again, congratulations, Bert, and all those who were involved in this operation. Patuloy yung ating pong laban dito sa ang ating kagustuhan na matapos itong insurgency at yung ating nagiging madugong pakikipaglaban ng mga kapatid natin na nandyan sa mga organisasyong ito. Sana magpatuloy pa yung ating pong mga efforts to really free our country from this kind of atrocities and deceptions. So, again, maraming salamat. If you have questions,
Thank you, sir.
I'll
So-
leave it. The details po, I will let Bert answer it. Opo.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I think our officers present is now ready to answer the question. But before that, I'd like to request the friends from the media, state your name and the media entity where you belong. Also, please speak loud enough for everyone to hear. So this will be in my order. Marty Bautista from TV5 will be the first to ask question. Then we have Glenn Wego from DZBB. Then we have Mar Gabriel from Net25. Bea Bernardo of PTB4. And Paul Montibon from SMNI. So as agreed, we'll give one question and one follow-up. So Marty, are you ready? Are you on board? So let's go to Glenn. Go ahead, please, Glenn. From DCBB. Yes.
Hi, Director. Sir, may mga ano, may mga tarpaulin ng Gabriela, bayan muna, sir. Have you investigated, sir, how they are connected dito sa grupong ito, sir? And may palapit na ang election, sir, eh. May kinalaman din ba yung, yung mga banners na yan na nakita ninyo ron sa lugar?
Actually, that's a very good question. Sa mga nakaraang trabaho ng CIDG, marami tayong nakikita mga tarpaulin, mga emblem ng medyo mga kilalang party list sa ating kongreso. At yan po ay aming iimbestigahan. Kukunan natin ng statement yung mga nahuli natin. Bakit sila may mga tarpaulin ng Bayan Muna at Gabriela. Kami po ay patuloy na maghahanap ng masusing answers dito sa mga bagay-bagay na nakuha natin. Bakit may mga pera sila, bakit marami silang cellphone, at may mga pulyeto sila. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng gamitin to sa eleksyon. Pero hindi namin kinukonclude. Pero very self-explanatory naman to kasamang na posibleng ito po'y gagamitin nila sa darating na 2022 national and local election.
Sir, kay Chief lang, Chief Glenn Wego, DCWB. Chief, tanong ko lang, ibang tanong, yung kay sa kaso po ni Robert Umpin, may plans ba ang PNP to review the case after it was dismissed ng La Union Court?
Yes, nag-usap kami ni RD actually through text, giving me the details. So I have texted back and tasked him to do an investigation pertaining to the circumstances on why the case was dismissed. I mean, yung itong kay Ong Pin. Sige lang, regular po kasi yan eh. Yung kapag may nadidismiss, automatic review of the case. However, you have to understand, ito yung circumstances. Kaya tinanong ko, was it an anti-drug operation? Diba? So, incidental to the call for police assistance, a dead body was found, and during that police assistance, nakita natin na may mga droga. So yung requirements to handle that yung tinitingnan namin kung may pagkukulang yung first responder. So yun po yung tinitingnan natin. But again, we task him. We task RD Peralta to take the necessary investigation and come up with a immediate report. So makita natin kung may kulang. Yun po ang ginawa natin kagad.
Sir, lastly, how would you react doon sa laging sinasabi ng mga tao kapag mahirap, patay agad, kapag mayaman, nabubuhay at dismiss agad ang kaso?
Well, depende po kasi, no? Hindi naman we're not looking at the status of the person in the society. It is serving mahaba kasi yung pillars of justice. So kami, we are there to implement the law, file the cases. So tinutuloy natin. Hindi ko kami tumitingin sa estado ng isang tao. Ito ay tinitingnan namin base sa ano yung naging paglabag sa batas at ano ang mga dapat gawin upang maipanalo natin o ma-prosecute natin yung atin pong pinapailan ng kaso. So, yun po ang nangyayari. Yan it's just a perception. Ibig sabihin, kami po, wala po kaming kikilingan, nagtatrabaho po kami. Unfortunately, may mga pulis tayo na kung sakali man totoo na yan ay nagkamali sila. Hindi naman po tayo nag-tolerate. That's why we do an automatic review.
Thank you, Glenn. Let's
Thank you, sir.
go
Thank
to
you.
Mar. Mar Gabriel. On deck is Bea. Go ahead, Mar.
Yes, sir. Sir, hingan ko lang kayo ng reaction kasi na-dismiss yung mga kasong ipinail ng CIDG against General Oscar Albayalde, sir. Anong reaction dito, sir? Kasi parang kulang daw yung mga evidence na ipinresent.
I'll look at it again. Let me see let me review. No? At this time, if that's the case, titingnan ko muna kung may pwedeng punto doon na mapalakas o makita natin. Allow me to see the merits of the case.
Yes, sir. Sir, for the upcoming elections, nirecall nyo na yung mga security ng mga kandidato. Sir, may numbers ba kayo? Ilan itong target nating i-recall? At kailan sila pwedeng sumulat para maibalik yung...
Okay, wala pa po tayong implementation. I just told the regional directors on whose authority when they are deploying police as bodyguards or police security detail. So if they're not following the proper authority, then that is not authorized. Yun po ang sinabi ko sa kanila. So sunod tayo sa tamang proseso. Now, wala pa ho tayong tinatanggalan o tinanggal. Ang ginagawa po natin, inire-review natin, tinitingnan natin kung otorisado. Kung otorisado, they stay. If not, and then we make them comply with the requirements of the deployment of police bodyguards. Come election time, we make sure to keep them non-partisan and neutral and professional. I plan to deploy them, even if they are detailed as police bodyguards, in complete, proper, and appropriate PNP uniform. So we can easily identify them. Wala kaming i-deploy na nakasibilyan. Yun po ang intention ko. This is one way of keeping them, alam nyo na, madaling ma-identify eh. So, makita nyo kagad. Sabihin nyo sa amin, ito, naka-security ka dito. Then we will look. We'll recall immediately, see if he has a proper authority. And then, of course, yung pong, there's an option available for them, which is the availment of the private security officer, yung ito pong nanggagaling sa iba't ibang agency. And they will have also their own uniform, I believe, from CSG. So, ito yung mga tinitingnan natin. Kasi
kung ang ating pong pulis ay nakapokus sa eleksyon at limitado po talaga yung doing other things, we have more personnel that can keep watch all the polling places. We have more personnel that can do the job, and we want to deliver a good result, a peaceful election come 2022.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, may figures tayo. Ilan yung naka-deploy ngayon na personnel ng PSPG sa mga candidates o mga politicians?
Kasi anong araw ngayon? Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
O, kahapon lang kasi natin nakita yung final eh. 'Di ba? So mag-a-adjust kami ngayon kung hanggang saan ba talaga yung kakandidato. So allow us to look at the final list from the president down to the sino ang meron diyan, re-reviewin namin what is the authority, and then we'll start from that. Probably by end of this week we will have already the figure. Apo.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mar. Let's go to Bea. On deck is Paul. Go ahead, Bea.
Hello po, good afternoon. Sir, balikan ko lang po itong mga na-arrest ng CIDG. Meron po mga explosives. May mga plans po sila na maghasik ng karahasan dito sa Metro Manila. Thank you po.
Bago ko sumagot, nais ko pong paalam sa inyo upang aking susunod na engagement ay hindi po ako mahuli. Maraming salamat po. Okay lang po ba, ma'am?
Sir, sorry, pwedeng unahin na kita. Meron lang po akong isang question. Sorry, sir. Sorry po. Last na lang. Yung regarding po dun sa opening ng classes, sa mga ibang school po, may mga pulis po na may dalang armas sa mga schools. May mga nagre-react po kasi negatively. Sir, ano po ang masasabi nyo dito? Yung mga...
How is the manner of the firearms being brought? Anong klase? Yun ang kailangan natin eh. Kasi yung pulis po ay otorisadong armed service. So how is yun ang number one tanong doon. Ano yung manner of carrying the firearm? Kasi pag sinabi natin nagdadala ng baril doon, parang hindi otorisado. So they are identified policemen. They have their IDs, they have their nameplates. I don't think there's something wrong with them carrying the firearm. So yun lang po. Kung ang manner of carrying the firearm is in such a way that he is not presenting himself in public in proper decorum, then there's something wrong. He should be somebody that the children will respect because of his decorum, on his manner of speaking, manner of presenting himself in public. Kaya sinabi ko nga po dun nung Lunes, ang bawat isang pulis ay kailangan maging disiplinado. Ang pagharap natin sa publiko ay makikita nila na ikaw ay nagkikerry ng proper decorum, at higit sa lahat, ikaw ay nag-distinct na nagko-contribute para doon sa attainment of the mission and functions and the goals of the organization. Yun po yung pulis na makikita natin dapat sa ating mga lansangan o komunidad. So, maraming salamat sa inyong huling tanong, ma'am. Ibabalik ko po kay Bert ang mga detalye ng accomplishment ng CIDG. Palakpakan niyo po si Bert, pero siya po yung niya.
But before Sir Pero would answer, sir, I'd like to thank the presence of our CPNP, sir. Magandang hapon po, sir. Maraming salamat. Okay, Bea, can you please ipaki-reshoot yung question mo? Thank you.
Sir, regarding lang po sa mga explosives na nakuha, ano po yung, meron po ba silang plano na maghasik ng karahasan sa Metro Manila kaya sila may mga explosives? Thank you.
Alam niyo, ma'am, usually before election, marami talagang mga possibilities, like they create some issues like maggawa ng kaguluhan. Kaya there's a big possibility na gamitin sila before the election. And we know for a fact that sa Cagayan Valley, ito yung mga nangyayari. Maraming mga land mining sa mga tropa, no? So posible, dahil finance and logistics sila yung nag-aangkat dito sa Metro Manila. Kaya may nakikita tayong mga pera at napakaraming cellphone. Itong napakaraming cellphone could only implies na sila, being the finance, at sila ay suspect sa extortion activities, paiba-iba sila ng cellphone, paiba-iba ng number para manakot, maghingi ng tinatawag nilang mga extortion money.
Thank you, sir. Bea?
Thank you so much po.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to Paul. Go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon po. Ano po yung susunod natin na hakbang? Kasi balikan ko lang yung tanong ni Glenn kanina. Nakita natin Gabriela, Bayan Muna Party List. Ano yung susunod ninyo na hakbang dito sa Metro Manila and the entire country dahil nga po malapit na ang eleksyon? May susuyurin ba tayo ng mga lugar? Ano yung susunod natin ng mga proseso? General.
Actually, based sa guidance, command guidance ng ating mahal na Chief PNP kahapon, we have the command conference, first command conference under his administration. It was clearly stated that we will intensify law enforcement operation. Gagamitin po namin yung enhanced managing police operation kung saan ay sisinupin namin yung bawat area dito sa ating bansa para mag-prevent ang any criminal activities na pwedeng magbunso dahil upcoming yung election. At remember, bare months na. And we know na pagdating ng Christmas, medyo tumataas yung criminality. And alam po natin na kailangan natin bantayan yung lansangan, bantayan natin yung mga komunidad. Kaya ang gagawin po natin is anti-criminality, tuloy pa rin po yung anti-illegal drugs operation, tuloy pa rin po lalo na yung pagsugpo sa communist terrorist group. Yung NTF-ELCAC po ay maganda po ang giya. Alam po natin, nakasama ko yung grupo mo sa Region 10, kung saan yung isa sa pinakamataas na miyembro ng CPNP, NDF, si Kaoris ay nasawi during a military operation. Ngayon naman po, nais kong ipaalam na hindi po lahat dito ang ginagawa ng pulis o ng military ay may namamatay o hindi. Ngayon po is a very clear manifestation na compliant tayo sa pinag-uutos ng batas ng human rights. No? Pag hindi naman talaga lumaban, ay talagang sigurado kaming walang mangyayari doon. Pero kung nasa alanganin o nasa bingit ng kamatayan yung ating mga tropa, talaga may pwedeng mangyari. Pero ngayon po makikita natin na wala namang ganong klase na para bang ginagawa kasi ng iba, sinasabi ng mga kalaban natin na palaging masama yung gobyerno. Hindi po ganoon. Kami po ay compliant naman sa international humanitarian law. Kaya ganyan po ang nangyari. Hindi po kung ano man sinasabi nila ay tayo ay sumusunod.
General, AFP and PNP, you're one with the anti-insurgency campaign of Duterte administration under NTF-ELCAC. The fact na may mga seizures pa rin tayo sa ganitong klase ng mga paraphernalias, mga loose firearms, what is the impact para sa inyo doon sa mga nagsusulong na i-defund ang NTF-ELCAC?
Yun nga po ang malaking katanungan kung bakit nasa last leg na tayo ng ating NTF-ELCAC. Medyo parang nangyari nung 91, halos maubos na rin yung NPA nung panahon na yon. Bigla na naman may kokontra na naman sa gains natin. Ngayon, doon sa mga nagsusulong na bawasan yung pondo ng NTF-ELCAC, isa po yung malaking bawas sa kabawasan sa ating sinusulong na pagbabago sa mga barabarangay. Alam niyo po, yung NTF-ELCAC ay hindi lang naman po yung mga armado o yung mga terrorist group ang ating hinahabol. Alam po natin na yung kada barangay ay may pangangailangan. Kaya may tinatawag tayong need assessment survey. Lahat po namang pulis at military, sinusuri, tinutulungan yung mga barangay at kung saan the whole of government approach will come in. Ibig sabihin, yung ating gobyerno, yung fund ng NTF-ELCAC ay sa development ng bawat barangay. Kasi yun po yung nale-left behind yung mga barangay. Yun po ang hindi natin minsan maintindihan na ang NTF-ELCAC funds is not solely for military operation or tactical or combat operation. It is also geared towards helping yung development ng mga bawat barangay na nangangailangan ng kalsada, nangangailangan ng tubig, electricity. Kaya sayang po at ako'y nalulungkot dahil sana papunta na tayo dun sa progress. Papunta na tayo dun sa tutulungan natin yung mga maralita ng ating mga kababayan sa mga kanayunan. Bigla naman pong almost, I believe, may narinig ako, may nabasa ako, 86% ang ibabawas. Ito po isang malaking kabawasan. Ito po isang, alam nyo, yung ibang nagsusulong na bawasan, medyo kami po nalulungkot. Kasi ah, patapos na ang laban natin dito. Mawawakasan na natin sana yung armadong pakikibaka ng mga naliligaw na landas mga kapatid natin, no? Eh, sa ibang countries, napaka peaceful. Walang ganito. Eh, tayo, 53 years na tayo. So, isa po itong kawalan, yung pagbawas sa pondo ng NTF-ELCAC.
Baka may huli kayong mensahe para sa publiko, lalong-lalo na sa mga involved na mga grupo na ito, General. Thank you.
Sir, before that, sir, that would be the last question, sir.
Okay,
Kasi
sige po.
we have to wind up now.
Maraming
Ah,
salamat.
meron pa ba? Meron pang naiwan tayo? Okay ka na? Okay. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sa ating pong mga kababayan, sa ating mga kapatid na hanggang sa ngayon ay naliligaw pa rin ang landas. Ang ating gobyerno, ang ating pamahalaan, lalong-lalo na ang Armed Forces at ang PNP ay bukas para kayo ay magbalik loob, mag-surrender at wakasan na natin itong hidwaan. Pare-parehas po tayo Pilipino at kailangan po natin magkaisa. Ito po ay malaking dagok sa pagsulong natin sa kaunlaran kung tayo pa rin ay magsusulong sa pagkawatak-watak natin, lalong-lalo na sa armadong pakikibaka ng communist terrorist group, no? So, at the same time, yung pong mga kababayan natin na hinihingan o nagiging biktima ng extortion, kayo po ay aming tutulungan. Mangyari lang po na lumapit sa nearest police station, armed forces detachment or camps or sa criminal investigation detection field units kung kayo ay magrereklamo kasi marami po sa ating mga kababayan ay nagiging biktima ng pananakot lalo na yung pag-extort ng mga tinatawag nila na mga para sa allegedly sinasabi nila para sa kanilang kilusan. Pero sa totoo lang, nakita natin, maraming pera sila, may Apple na laptop sila at may mga kung ano. Ibig sabihin, yung mga kasamahan nila sa bundok ay naghihirap. Sila nandito sa urban area, ito po yung kanilang may mga pera, may mga pagkadami-daming cellphone. At ito pong mga armas na to ay nagpapatunay na sila ay hindi sincero kung talagang gusto nila ng peace or ng kapayapaan. So again, sa ating mga kababayan, magtulungan po tayo dahil ito na po yung maganda na po ang pinupuntahan ng inyong mga taxes na binabayad pero yun pa rin napupunta kung sa kani-kanino at nagagamit para sa karahasan. Kaya again, nais kong humingi ng tulong sa ating mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po at good afternoon to all.
So with that, we'd like to thank Police Major General Albert Ignacio Spero and the rest of the team, CIDG, sir. Congratulations for this accomplishment. And of course, in behalf of the Chief PNP, Police General Dionardo B. Carlos, the entire PNP family would like to thank our friends from the media who are present with very short notice. Thank you so much for your time. So that ends for today's press briefing. Stay safe, everyone. Good afternoon.